greatest race course, and when you gaze across this mass of humanity, the numbers some 250,000 strong, who can argue? 43 hopefuls, 400 miles, but only one will kiss the bricks when the day is done. And everyone here is asking the same question you're asking at home. Who will it be? Who will be the one that realizes a dream by winning at the Indianapolis Motor Speedway? We invite you to sit back and enjoy, and we will find out together who that one will be. 2 by 2 out of turn 4. Jimmy Johnson.
You ready?
And the sentimental favorite Mark Martin side by side coming down as the green flag waves here at the Indianapolis Motor Speedway.
Outside. Clear. Outside. Clear. All right. Clear. 4, 7, 6, 1.
Hello everybody and welcome to race 20 in the NASCAR Sprint Cup Series. I apologize. I totally forgot about my mic because traffic was a little bit and then I just totally forgot to start talking. So a little late to the show here. Ooh, sparks on the wall.
Outside.
Ooh, heard something.
Still there.
Straight ahead, it looks like they were bumping a little bit, but
Still out there.
anywho. Yeah, we come in here second in points.
Stay low.
Only 5 on the heels of Carl Edwards. 64 laps like we always do for these special Crown Jewel events. 40% races, except for the Coke 600, obviously, you saw earlier this year. That's at 50. CO, coming off a really good, well, not so much trucks at IRP, but good nationwide race. The pit strategy, I still honestly can't believe, I didn't think we were going to get the win, but I figured we could at least get back into the top 10. You know, kind of was in the back of my mind. I can't remember if I actually voiced it out loud or not, but I mean, I didn't think if we had stayed out that we would have had enough tire at the end of the race. We got a caution already. What the hell? I was hoping for a green flag day. So, wow, tires are wearing so fast. We're still early in the race. I don't want to pit, but tires are like wearing fast. And in the past, that's really bit us because we've had to conserve tires. That was on 2 times wear though. We can go, I think it was 38 laps on fuel, so 1 pit stop. We just got to get to like lap 32, so we don't have to even go a full fuel run. Let's see, we're gonna see if there's any takers before we cut to the replay. Yeah, that's the strategy I think we're gonna look at. Hopefully, I'm saying a lot today. Hopefully we don't have too many cautions unless they fall when we need to pit. Then I'm okay with it. I think we were green flagged the entirety of the race last year, or last season, in the regular cup cars before we went to the COT. Doesn't look like they're gonna pit. We're 19th. Ugh, do I really want to go to the back? We're gonna pit.
55.
This has worked out for us at IRP, so my thought process is we're kind of midway in the pack. If we just play it smart, we keep our eyes like ultra peeled for any. Oh wow, Montoya's coming up pit road too. It looks like. I almost thought that was us.
Here we come. Pace car, 1.
We got the Miller High Life light car. I think this is the final race for this car.
Pace car.
I do like the blue on this car. I just like this car. I wish I had actually scheduled it for more events, but
55.
I mean, we could obviously change that, but trying to stick to the paint scheme reveal video. So our first caution comes out. We're going to follow Michael McDowell here. Scott Riggs is under him. They're going through turn 4. And I didn't actually see the whole thing through. I just saw that they made contact. Riggs looks like he comes up into McDowell. McDowell is like trying to save it. Riggs is like, you're not saving this today. Wow, look how long they're sideways. Does he finally give out? I figure this is what the caution was, but I could be wrong. There he goes. There he goes. He finally got him. Oh, Nemechek gets him too. Leffler gets by the skin of his nose. Skin of his teeth? Teeth of skin? I don't know. McDowell's just looping. Everyone else is okay. Yeah, that was about it. Oh, he gets the wall again. One last view from Joe Nemechek. He sees him bobble. And then he sees that. And then he gets that. Tough break for Nemechek. Hopefully it doesn't slow him down too much. Okay, so we're getting ready for the green flag. And something I thought about under the caution with the pit in now. There's another It reminds me of the show How I Met Your Mother, when Robin always says, but and then they turn it into a drinking game. I might have actually mentioned that earlier in the year, I don't remember, but yeah, so I was thinking, since we did pit, we are going to be able to go farther than these guys by a little bit, which actually benefits us, and I'm not going to feel guilty of it because we gave up all the track position. We could possibly be able to stay out in the event of a caution during pit stops, because these guys are running very pack-like racing. I feel like the probability of them crashing is pretty high, so we might be able to take advantage of that. But unfortunately we don't seem to have any speed. We're at 100% difficulty for this race, in case I didn't mention that, which I'm pretty sure I didn't. But I did mention it at the beginning of the video in the intro, I just didn't say it. Does anybody actually watch my intros? I don't even know. Alright, we gotta run. I don't think... Wow, with that group up ahead I just saw is pulling away. We can't sit behind anybody. We gotta go. Whoa, wait, boy, oh boy, we really gotta go. They're pulling away. We're trying to squeeze under Riggs here. Maybe we can get Terry. Who's coming out of pit road? Oh, that's Truex. Riggs will not stop hanging on my right rear quarter panel. There we go. Got a good run. We're gonna get Terry. We could probably send it under Marcus Ambrose.
Clear all around, all clear.
We're being very hard on these tires, I know. Oh my gosh, tires are already back to where we were before we pitted. For tire wear purposes, we might not make it on one more stop. Unless we start going into tire conservation mode, which we might be able to actually, because
Clear all around, all
we
clear.
were racing in a pack. But Rudiment slowed up there and we tagged him a little bit. Car started to feel a little free after that, but we were able to keep it together. Wait, is that the... I thought I just saw something. I think the leaders are even breaking away from this pack. I can't tell in the short shoot. We'll see what we can find on the front straightaway and then try to watch turn 1. Come on. Carpanier? Almost called him Briggs. How far back are we? Yeah, there's actually a big gap up there. So the leaders are saying sayonara.
096. Clear all around, all clear.
We're being a little bit easier on our entry that time, but that didn't really help us at all. 33rd, jeez. But we gained, what, 9 spots on that restart. Riding a lane up off the bottom just so we don't have to turn the wheel as hard. And we get a better run on the straightaway, I feel like, but Juan Montoya said, no, you don't. That doesn't work. But we're going to pull ahead of him on the straightaway, actually, so maybe right off the corner it doesn't work, but
087.
we're going to have to go down to block him. I don't really want him under me going through the short chute. Alright, so we're back up to these guys. I hate going 3 wide into turn 3 and 4. 3 and or 1 and 3, sorry.
Wide, left side. Still out there. Still out there.
Make it work. We all... Bobby Labonte scared the crap out of me. I didn't see him there. Thought we were going to get turned in the wall. We did get turned in the wall there, I think in 03, 04, in the Energizer car.
3256.
I'm probably harder on the brake than I need to be for one, but again, we're just trying to save a little bit of tire here. Our tires are going to be better than theirs, I know that. If I recall, they were pitting earlier than their fuel window before anyway, when we were at 2 times wear. So they should be pitting where we'll be able to leapfrog a lot of these cars, but yeah, all dependent on, you know, what our lap times are versus theirs afterwards. We're not going to have any draft help, so that's going to bite us a little bit actually. Oh man, do we send it? Do we send it? Yeah. I gotta keep pace with these guys. I don't like doing this though.
Clear all around, all clear.
Well, it worked. We were able to clear them. I didn't think that was gonna happen. I want to get to the front of this pack here to try to, you know, bump draft with somebody to try to move up there. Wow, Hornish was almost blocking Casey Mears. I thought about going under Mears, but thought better of it. But Mears was so slow in that turn, we couldn't stay in the throttle and drifted up. Right there is why I'll take them 3 wide entering the turn, even though I don't like it. Because it slows us up and we lose, you know, 2 to 3 tenths.
53179.
Menard goes high into 1, so we can say howdy doody
Still there.
to Paul, and I think we'll be able to get Hornish. And Blaney, and who was that next to me? Oh, Elliott.
Still there.
Howdy, boys. Just passing through. Hopefully.
Still there. Clear. Left side.
Got a great run on Casey Mears. And now we're going to try to track down Kurt.
Clear all around, all clear.
And it looks like AJ Allmendinger. And that outside car, I'm pretty certain, yeah, it's David Gilliland. Who else is ahead of us in this pack? Vickers, that's what I thought. The Red Bull cars. We're going to move under Kurt. I think the tire difference is starting to show up.
Clear all around, all clear. Outside.
I think that's a big part of why we're able to really move through these guys like a knife through butter right now.
Clear all around, all
Because
clear.
we're picking up a lot of spots. We're almost back up to where we were before we pit. Yeah, we passed a handful of cars already before we get to the line. I'm pretty sure we're up to almost like 20th.
Stay low. Clear all around, all clear.
I think we were sparking a little bit there. Tires are still green. Little wiggle. We can pit. We got to pit for fuel in 31 laps. That leaves us with 18 to go.
You're doing a good job. You're way better than these guys.
But a 2-tire stop that's out of the question. We're gonna need 4. Unless we save the tires. Oh boy. What can we say? This is why I don't cut things out of a full race. I constantly am talking, I feel like, because I'm always just kind of processing my thoughts to you guys so you can kind of hear what my mindset is through the entirety of a race. Because even if I did mute it or cut it, I'd still be talking out loud because that's what I do. I just try to solve things out loud in my head. Not in my head, but that are in my head out loud. Ugh, that was a doozy. Yeah, we're up to 20th.
Clear all around, all clear.
Don't like that entry though, so Vickers will probably stick right there on us, and he does. That will be 19th, so we are back to where we were when we pit. It only took like 13 laps, something like that. Kevin Harvick is the leader. I should have been keeping an eye on that. These straightaways are long enough that there's really no excuse for me to not track that stuff. But we have a 3-car break between Edwards, Biffle, and Harvick for the top spot. They're 3 seconds ahead of the next pack, which is Johnson, Kyle Busch, Casey Kane, Tony Stewart, Matt Kenseth, Clint Boyer, and Jeff Gordon, Junior, Reagan, and Newman. And then we're 2 seconds back from that little pack up there. And if we catch them, 14th. It's not even close to the top. Well, it's closer than we are right now to the top 10, but we've never won the Brickyard. The only crown jewels we've won was the Southern 500 before it went away. Obviously, it does come back, but we're able to snag that. And then Coke 600 we've gotten twice now. Denny's leading this group. I don't know if we can push Denny, but I also think we're going to be faster by ourselves than we are in the draft right now because of the tires difference. We're going to... do I do it? Do I do it? Yeah, I'm going to do it.
Outside. Still out there.
Just stayed out of the throttle as long as I could, and it actually worked.
Outside.
We're going to get a run on Robbie.
Still out there.
And we should be able to
Still there.
sniff enough draft off of Quapple that we'll get him. Yeah, we did.
Clear all around, all clear.
So, yeah, Robbie Gordon and Travis Quapple, they've really fallen off this second half of the season. It's like, I don't know, like I said, I've talked about this 150,000 times this season, I feel like, but long story short of where my thought was, process was going there was, maybe Carl Edwards with that, he got a DNS at, did not start at IRP, blowing up on the first lap. And my thought is maybe he's kind of going in a similar direction like Robbie Gordon and Travis Quapple. So maybe it's not too late to make a nationwide series run. We've gained a lot of points on him in the past couple races, so hopefully up next, probably just make a note of it. We'll probably do the upcoming races at this point. That graphic down there. I enjoy having that, so it keeps everybody up to date, lets everybody know how we've been doing. Ooh, excuse me. Throughout the week, and then on Mondays, obviously, we put previous 3 races. So just, I don't know. I like it. I think it's a nice little touch.
Outside. Still there.
But we got Montreal next.
Clear all around, all clear.
Never been there, so yikes. We'll see how that goes. Gonna have to look for setups for that, because I was able to tweak the setup I had for Mexico by changing the gearing for that front straightaway, but that was all I had to really do. We're gonna try to pass Denny this next lap, and we're gonna compare lap times, I think. Do we run faster behind Denny? Well, actually, we're gonna stay behind Denny with this first lap. Let's see what our top speed is. Wow, we are a lot faster behind Denny, I'll tell you that. 52.8, but we weren't behind him without passing anybody that last lap, so it's not a fair assessment of this test. McMurray, do not get side by side with me. I was watching McMurray too much. But we still have a good draft going. Wow, that pack looks like they are getting a little closer. We'll see by the lap time. If it's a good lap time, I'm not even going to attempt to pass them, because I'd rather not waste a lap. This feels like it's a solid lap. You serious? We ran slower. McMurray, don't do it. Come on, Jamie. Be a sport. Does that make sense? Be a good sport. That's what I should have said. Well, the thing I'm thinking of is we might not be we might be catching them without Denny, but we're not sucking up real good in turns off of turn 2, and that I think is a big contributing factor to why we might have ran a slower lap. Because off of 3 we really hauled the mail compared to Denny. We zoomed right up to him. Not this time, apparently. Gonna stay to the bottom. We're gonna try to zoom up on Hamlin in turn 2. I just can't get him in 2. I don't understand. The turns are very similar. Well, by fading back on the back straightaway, I guess. I don't know. Wow, baby. Alright, yeah. No more of this Denny Hamlin experiment. Oh my god, I can't believe we got that to stick. I guess it depends on the track, but these revamped tracks, I've either been hit or miss on the grip and the surface. I guess because, I don't know. Tires, they're probably wearing more because there's more grip. And that's the only thing that saved us, I feel like. On the Papyrus version, I feel like I would have definitely been looping around. And come to think about it, we tried this, I think, last season with Paul Menard. And it just didn't, we weren't able to catch him. So there's really no point to sitting behind Hamlin. He can draft us. If we catch him, we catch him. If we don't, we don't. But I don't think we're going to make a difference if we're behind them or ahead of them. So we might as well take the spot.
Stay low. Still out there. Clear.
We actually got off turn 2 that time pretty well. We're 5.5 behind Casey Kane. Let's see if we can close anything up. We probably will through 3 and 4 to think about it. Yeah, 5-3, 5-2. A little bit high there, but I think we're okay. We gained a 5-1, 5-2 now. That's 3/10. We got through there okay. That felt really good. Let's see, 4.6. So us ahead of Denny and Denny drafting us. I mean, the speed difference from us behind and us, you know, ahead is not really any different. So we're pulling Denny better than Denny pulled us. Try to handle that turn full throttle. Damn it. How much time did we gain? 5.4 to 4.5. Okay. So that's almost 9/10 that lap. Wow, we are really a lot faster. And Denny's even hanging with us, so I don't think it's a big tire difference. Right front is yellow now. You know what? We probably could have stayed full throttle through that turn. Now that I think about it, it turned yellow, and yeah, that's probably what it was. I can't believe we actually might catch those guys right there. Back full throttle. We're 11.8 behind the leaders. Kevin's still leading. What'll be this time? To the leaders. I'm gonna clock first. We lost time. They're 12.2. We were 11.8. But to the cars in front, we lost time to the cars in front. Never mind. Let me see something. Oh, nobody's a lap down. Truex is out with a header issue. Jeff Burton is clinging onto the lead lap in the Prilosec car, so I'm assuming he probably got damaged in that caution. (12.2) to the leader, 4.8. Well, basically 4.9. We're 4.87. In case anybody ever or never picked up on it, I am a time Nazi. I'm always watching the times. We're 12.2 to the leader. 12.5, so we fell off 3/10. And we fell off. We're 5.11 to the next pack, so scratch that theory of us being faster with us in front of Hamlin. It's being able to see them is like dangling a carrot in front of a horse. Yeah, it's Gordon on the real-time standings. It's saying it's Jeff. Gordon, not Jeff Burton. Just to clarify. We're pulling on Denny Hamlin though. They're going to do this in one stop. And they're going to have better tire wear. So we're running about a second slower than we were before. Which really brings, that's my cell phone, which really raises the question, if we short pit, wow, my phone's blowing up. If we short pit, are we far enough, well, jeez, my cell phone's going off. Not trying to Jeez, 5 text messages. Trying not to break my train of thought here, because this is important pit strategy. Well, 5 text messages that might be, but I know it's probably just single, like little breakdown messages, like, you know, what up, things are good, type of deal. Normally if it's an emergency I get a phone call. That's generally when I'll pause. No, that's actually when I always pause. Oh, that was a horrible turn 1. The left front went yellow that time. The handling's gone to all hell right now. So what I'm trying to think is, are we close enough to the leaders we won't go a lap down? We do have our lucky dog thing we've been running. We just haven't had anybody on the tail end of the lead lap in, feels like, ages. But we don't want to pit too soon, because then we can't go the distance on these tires. But we're really going to fall off. Like, that was a crappy lap. I have no problem admitting that. And we only lost 2 tenths. Right? It was 5.5, it's 5.8, so 3 tenths, sorry. So it's not like we're really losing time even. So the tires, we're almost a second and a half slower. If we pit early, a second and a half, we make up. They're not going to wait 14 laps, but it would get us in that group up ahead. And that can put us in contention for a top 5. But every lap that we don't pit is less. Oh my god. I'll check it on my pit stop, because that's coming up. Because they can only go 38 laps on fuel, so can't imagine they'll be out much longer. Alright, so that lap was only a second slower than our fastest. Well, I lost a tenth that lap. One of the things that I'd liked, you know, pre-recording spotters and now commentary was that I could actually pause and take a look at some things occasionally, like what are their lap times? Because in real life, you would know that information, but here in the digital world, we don't. Keeping Denny with ease behind us. We are 14, excuse me, 13.7. 14.07, so 3 tenths we lost. We could be 3 tenths faster with fresh tires. I just don't see the benefit. They're going to be pitting within like 3 laps. Is it really worth chancing a lap down? No, it's not. And not making the finish because the tires aren't going to be any good at the end. Granted, we pitted, what, lap 3 or 4, and we've gone 31 laps, so we would be able to actually make it. I wish that thought had come into my mind a little bit sooner, but alas, it didn't. Yeah, we got to pit in 10 laps, so they can't go much farther. Don't think we're gonna go to the red by the time we have to pit either, so they might just be going on the fuel game. Well, clearly they are. Carl Edwards, by the way, just took the lead. I think he's one of the only one. Nah, there's a couple of them. Dang, our tires are bad. Danny, you can go. I'm not gonna even try.
Side. Stay high.
Well, I mean, I didn't really put a whole lot of effort to stay ahead of him there, but should have tried in 2. You would have been like half a track ahead of me. Kenseth and Boyer and Junior are the other 3 in the top 12 right now who don't have wins. So yeah, Carl Edwards can make a mark in the points here and not fall all the way to like 9th or 10th in the points when the chase starts, because he's scheduled for quite a drop. And with us with 5 wins, he'll be 50 points behind us, and the leaders are pitting. See, we're 5 points behind coming into this race, so I would really like to get those 5 points. Granted, it probably doesn't matter. Why am I staying out? It doesn't even matter because the chase. We're already pretty much secure in that spot. Should have just pit. Because I just don't think a couple laps is going to make that much of a difference. Indy, man, has just been brutal to us, I feel like. We had one good finish here, I think. I know it was the top 5, I just don't remember when. Might have been 05. Alright, let's pit. Oh, the leaders are pitting now. Wonder if there's going to be a lot of traffic. That's how you make an entry. Oh man, I thought we were gonna clip the barrels, or the end, whatever you call that, a pit road. So we're pitting pretty close to where they are, and we smoked the tires, but we're getting 4 anyway, so it doesn't really matter. All right, pit crew, do me a favor and get me out. Come on, come on, come on, come on. I didn't enter the pit safely. Oh my god, I missed the commitment line.
Just like we talked about, be smooth, be smart here early on. Let's see what we got. We'll go from there.
Ten seconds left. Wow. It's been a long time since I've had to serve that kind of a penalty. Probably wasn't a good idea to burn out of the pit stall, but it was frustration. We've been going downhill in the Cup Series, I feel like. I barely missed that commitment cone, I feel like. I can't. I mean, in my mind right now, I feel like I barely missed it. I probably missed it by a mile, realistically. I don't even want to know where this is going to put us. We were running 14th. Did I merge too early, NASCAR?
Outside.
Patrick Carpentier was 36th last time. I thought we're like 37th. And they didn't crash on pit stops, so odds are we're gonna go green here on out. What? This sucks. My fault, I know, but it was a last second decision. I should have been better prepared.
Outside.
Okay, not 37th. We're in 35th. Now 34th. Does that make me feel any better? Absolutely not. Please, 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 for the love of God, give us a caution. We're 43 seconds back. You know how tempted I'm going to be when they come up to lap us to dump the leader? I won't intentionally do it, you know, whatever happens, happens. Oh, Sadler, stop on the track, stop on the track. Come on.
Yellow's out, you're clear.
Thank you, NASCAR. Oh my gosh. He must have stopped on the track. Oh my. Alright. We're in the back too, so we're just gonna pit. Screw it. That is the, well, I can't say the luckiest break we've ever had, considering we got a caution, but we didn't do anything with it at Daytona in the nationwide race. But do you, I don't think anybody realizes how great that caution was to see. He must have just stopped on the track, coming just that close to pit road. Like, we were that close. Wow, there's skid marks here too. Were they there the whole time? I know we left skid marks, but I don't even know. We just gotta catch up. Ketchup and mustard. That was stupid to say. So we're gonna come down pit road here once we get around. And then I guess there's, well, really no point to looking back at the replay. We know what it was. It was Sadler just stopping on the track. So, I mean, I'll look at it when the race is over. If there's more to it than that, obviously I'll show it. But if it's just him stopping on the track, I'm not wasting my time. Or your time, for that matter. Because this is already a long enough race.
Pit road is open. 55.
Are you happy, NASCAR? I'll go 20 miles an hour. Alright, there you go. Right between the cones. I could probably speed up. Well, it doesn't really matter. We're under caution.
Alright, buddy, here we come. Do not speed.
Yes, sir. I almost did. They've been watching me like a hawk. I'm aiming for you, official.
Safe car. Safe car is 2. Clear out, all the way.
Wow, we left a pretty good burnout coming out pit road last time.
Easy. Safe car down the back.
We've had some practice in the Nationwide Series. It's only been 5 races since we won in the Cup Series. I don't remember the trucks though.
Dig hard.
Alright, so we're getting ready for the green flag here. I'm trying to figure out, like, I would say something at this point if that was what the caution was for, but I'm not seeing it yet, so we're just gonna go with, if you didn't see anything, it was just Sadler stopping on the track. And green flag's back out. This sucks because we're gonna have such a good run from this far back that by the time we get to the line. I guess not. Alright. I'm pretty certain that was an illegal move though. Just because we went under him well before the line. But we didn't pass, so the game doesn't penalize you for that. We have fresher tires than all these cats, but I don't know if we're going to be able to make up all these spots single file. Well, we did at the beginning of the race, so. Oh man, oh man, oh man, decision, dive.
Outside.
If we didn't have fresh tires, I wouldn't have done it. Our tires are going to be a little bit fresher than theirs though, so that's doesn't really make much of a difference, I guess, because it didn't earlier. Gonna try to get Ambrose here.
Stay low.
We are gonna get him through 1 and 2. Like 102% certain of that. $110% certain that we were almost wrecked it there. Wow, they are gaggled up there. Those 3 cars though, I think they're pulling away. Ooh, wow. Greg Biffle's dropped back into the pack, so Johnson's in 3rd. No, you don't, AJ. He's pissed because we thought about bringing AJ back, and then we won 2 in a row, and we said, sorry. We've really been. Earlier we were talking about Dangling a carrot. Dangling a carrot.
All clear.
Dangling a carrot.
Still there.
Whew. That's going to be fun to listen
Clear
to.
all around, all clear.
That was close. Just overdrove.
3, 5,
We're in desperation mode, people. It's not like this is just any ordinary race. It's the Brickyard. It's the Allstate 400. I missed when it was called the Brickyard 400.
Still out there.
Maybe it's still considered that, though. I don't remember. 17 to go.
Outside.
Harvick still leads. Oh, do I? No, I don't want to do it. I don't want to do it. I want to do it.
Be 3 wide. Outside.
Boy.
Still out there.
We're 3 wide still.
Still out there. Still there.
Okay, we're okay. I feel like at the end of the season, I'm going to have to make a video with all the weird sounds I made. It's probably...
Still there.
It's probably interesting.
Still there.
I've gone back and listened to a few of them, and wow, Biffle's falling away back here. Oh, this is a terrible idea.
Be 3 wide. Outside.
That was the best idea I've had all day. How quickly it changes just like that. When it works, it's a great idea. When it doesn't, it's what was I thinking?
Outside.
Oh, sorry, Sauter. Or Leffler.
Clear all around, all clear.
Forget what year Jason Leffler died. Oh, touched the wall a little bit there. Shouldn't be any damage though, it was just a kiss. Let me check that here. Nah, no damage. Harvick and... oh. Wait, Kevin Harvick's dropped back to 5th. Carl Edwards is taken back over the lead. Hello, Sam Hornish. Goodbye, Sam Hornish. Well, not that fast, but
Stay low. Clear.
pretty much. That other group's starting to break away. But I'm happier with anything other than 34th
Outside.
or 35th, wherever the hell we were racing.
Still out there.
Montoya, stay up there. You are not faster than me.
Stay low. Clear all around, all clear.
You're not even close to being the championship hunt. You're 20th in points. Alright, we got this pack up ahead. We're 6 seconds off the leaders. Did we gain any time?
2, 3, 6.
We did. We gained 5 tenths.
Clear all around, all clear.
Maybe that... oh, wow, maybe we did have enough of a tire advantage. You know what? We probably had a much greater tire advantage than we did early in the race. Yeah, because we only had like 2 laps of green flag. This was like 4 or 5. Alright, I'm 100 and... wow, I keep saying percentages. I'm all the way up on the wheel now. We got a shot, I think, of closing up a big chunk of this to get into the top 10. I ain't chasing a win, because I know that's, you know, extremely far-fetched. But we got a little squirrely there. We were 5-3 last time at the line. 5-5. We lost 2 tenths, but I'm gonna say we lost those 2 tenths because we got so squirrely off at 4. We definitely are picking up time right through there. I'd like to thank Goodyear for their tire fall off, because it might be our saving grace. Oh boy, I feel like we got a shot. Especially with, we're really good, you know, in 3 and 4 compared to them. I just don't want to lose that pack ahead of, I think it's Tony. If we do, we're screwed. Yeah, go under him, and then we'll go under him, and then we'll pass you. Come on.
786.
Come on, Junior. Stick it.
Outside.
Good job, buddy.
Still out there. Clear all around, all clear.
as we get towards the end of this, I gotta remind myself to breathe. I should put a timer on my phone. Breathe. Well, I guess that would be more of an alert. I don't even know. Thank you, Kurt Busch. You just slowed up Junior.
Still out there. Still out there.
Oh wow, I didn't see Junior up there. I wasn't even listening to my spotter. I was in a trance. Oh my goodness, thank God we didn't crash. Oh my God, if we crashed, I would cry. Probably literally cry. Nothing like hearing a 35-year-old man sobbing on a YouTube channel over a video game. This will be the last race I record, actually, for 2022. Because tonight is New Year's. However, it's far from New Year's when you watch this. The top 10 is like right there. Wow, we're 3 seconds back. Oh my God.
3 wide. Left side. Clear all around, all clear.
10 laps. Oh my God. The leaders didn't pull away like I thought. Oh, I gotta stop overdriving. I gotta stop thinking. Our leader currently is Jimmy Johnson, by the way. Alright, folks. Oh, this is gonna be a lot of 3 wide. I don't want to. Oh, okay, okay, okay. I see you, Kenseth. Get in front of Vickers. Brian, if you let him go, you can follow me.
Still there. Clear.
It's nice seeing cars we haven't seen all day. It means we're in 14th. So we should be 12th. Because I think we passed 2 cars.
Outside.
This will be for 11th.
Still there. Clear all around. All
Travis Kloppel, you... It's my fault. It's my fault. I shouldn't have sent it.
Still out there. Clear all around. All clear.
And he's still in the championship hunt, somehow. And he's fighting for his position, too. How neither one of us spun. Thank you, Revamped Reloaded, for a grippy track. I just saluted like I expected you guys to be able to say. I was just saluting them.
Clear all around, all clear.
Alright. A win's probably out of the question. We gotta get past these 3. I'm sweating. Can we pass on the outside? I don't know if we have a fast enough car to do that.
Outside.
Quapple, you open the door, damn it. You better stay high.
Still there. Stay low. Clear.
Finally. Finally.
2-5-1-7. Good work. Keep racing.
We have an actual tire advantage that's going to help us. God bless you, Elliott Sadler. You are a hero. That's actually going to be the title of this episode. Elliott Sadler's a hero. Got to make a note of that so I don't forget.
Outside.
Booby Levante. Bobby's in the top 10. That's wild. Johnson still is the leader. Kevin Harvick's back here. So Kevin really is pissed about that caution. See, I think Elliott Sadler's a hero. Kevin thinks he's a 0. Oh boy, here we go, folks. Ah, Ryan Newman got passed, so that's not 3 wide.
Stay low. Clear all around, all clear.
Six laps to go. Can we do it? It's got IRP all over again. IRP stands for, I think, Indianapolis Raceway Park. And pit strategy is what helped us win that race. Will pit strategy help us win this one? I mean, we were in the right place at the right time. That penalty, wow, that penalty in hindsight's actually what might help us get a top 5. 5 to go.
2, 3, 7, 1.
We're only 1.7. I was gonna say 1.5, but then I'm just fudging the numbers and trying to be transparent and honest. 1.7 back. Not that 2/10 probably matters to anybody who watches this, if anybody is watching this at this point. But when you see this, we'll probably be almost at a 1.5 years with this channel, with this career mode. It's actually kind of wild. I didn't think we would get that far. And truthfully, you guys are the reason I've continued it. Like, I had it started back in 2019, you know, off camera, but I don't know if I would stuck with it this far if we were not recording and putting it on YouTube. So big salute goes out to all you subscribers and fans of the channel.
2, 7, 6, 1, clear.
That was a terrible turn 1. We got to make up for it here, and we do. We got through there pretty good. You know what? I think my scrubs are done in the dryer, so I'll have to get those out after this race. Where I work, we have to wear scrubs. Just trying to keep my mind calm. I'm really nervous right now that we are going to screw it up somehow. So I'm trying to take a little pressure off myself and just think of other things. I think Jeff Burton's in this gaggle up ahead too. Yeah, he is. 3 to go, folks.
2, 3, 5, 9.
Oh my God. What a run. What a run.
Outside. Still out there. Still out there.
2 to go at the line.
Still out there.
Can we go from 7th to 1st in 3 laps? Time will tell, folks. I hate how slow they are in that turn. Really do.
Outside.
This is like my money turn, and they're killing me. Reagan, get out of the way.
Still out there.
Oh wow, we're 3 wide. I can't believe I didn't turn Reagan into him.
Clear all around.
I'm sending it, so you guys can go in side by side all you want. I'm going.
Outside. Be 3 wide. Outside.
You want to try to hang with me there? Okay. I don't. Within 1 lap. We're only 9/10, so we are pulling draft. Oh man, this is gonna be close. I'm saying it's gonna be close, but it's probably not. All right, go side by side, boys. That was a terrible turn. Reagan, don't do it. Oh my God, I'm just shredding my tires, I'm sure. Whew. What are we, 4th? Yeah, I think we are 4th. Carl, I ain't giving no crap about you. I'll run you over.
You're way better than these guys. Outside. Still out there. Be 3 wide. Outside. Clear.
Now put us to 3rd. We're just gonna run. We're gonna be like 2 laps short.
Spin it 4.
Spinning 4. Please, Johnson and Kyle. Please, please run into him. Please, please, please. We sent it in deep. It's stuck. Just not going to be enough time. I'll take third place. I will take third place all day. That feels like a win. What a comeback. What a comeback. Elliott Sadler, the hero. That feels like a win, folks. So Jimmy Johnson wins. Kyle Busch. We miraculously finished third. Carl Edwards, David Reagan, Clint Boyer, Kevin Harvick, Ryan Newman, Denny Hamlin, and Bobby Labonte. Pit strategy was the name of the game this week, minus the truck race. So, hope you all enjoyed. Thanks for all the love and support, likes, comments, and subscriptions. And until next time at Montreal, have a good one.